Welcome back to Nazareto's channel. Today in this video we're going to be working on this 2019 Toyota Rav4 again. I'm going to be upgrading the window switches to the LED window switches. So this video is sponsored by CarTrimHome.com, and they sent me this product. I'm going to share it with you every step of the way how we're going to upgrade our window switches. This is the product that I have here that we're going to install. This is the main, on the driver's side, main window switches. And these are for the side doors. As you see here, these they have like a LED lights inside of them, inside of each button. And also has this little silver bezel trim. Looks like very well made product. And on the back actually says Toyota. You can see it. Toyota 515886. On the inside we have here on this driver's side panel, this is how these switches look like, the original one on the XLE model. They don't have a LED lights, only this for the driver window has a LED light. And we're gonna install these. And on the back here, this is how this window switch looks like. We're going to upgrade this one, that one, and the one in the front. To compare, this is the stock one, and this is the aftermarket one. And this is how it looks. Looks pretty nice, neat. And also on the back of this product, doesn't say Toyota, but there's a number. I don't know if it's important, but this is the number. Nice connector. Good plastic. When you click on these buttons, they feel very solid, like nothing is flimsy. Feels very nice. And the same thing with these switches here. When I click each button, it feels very nice and solid. This is to lock the windows so nobody can open them. And these are for the windows. If you want to remove this panel, start from this end. Do not start from this end because you're going to break. There's like a J hook. You don't want to do that. So let's start here. I was lazy to buy like proper tools, remover tools for the panels. So you can take a flat head screwdriver, tape it with tape, or take this little plastic piece, just stuck it in there. It actually comes out pretty easy. And let's pop this thing out. And this is what we have on the other end. All we're going to do, we're going to disconnect this part right here, this switch, this connector. It's not a switch. We're going to pull this out. Next step, what we're going to do, we're going to take Phillips head screwdriver and we're going to remove 3 screws. One here, and one here. Yep, let's remove these 3 screws. So we removed this original buttons, and let's swap it on the other side and let's compare how it looks. The connectors look identical. Looks identical. On the original one, a little bit different molding here, just tiny little bit different. This part a little bit different, and also this end is different. On the original Toyota, this is all squared off, and the smaller screws. And then the aftermarket, just a little bit different. Doesn't matter. This is what we're going to do. In the next step, we're going to put these connectors, these switches, put it in the place of this panel, right? And this is how they look. It looks just like OEM. Exactly the same. And now we're going to put these 3 screws back. So let's do that. So we put these 3 screws back. 1, 2, 3. Take this connector, plug it back in. Plug it in, plug it in. This way. Click. And we're going to install this switchboard back into place. align everything, click it, and we're done with this side. And let's do this, let's test it out, make sure the windows and door lock works and everything. See if the driver's window works. Oh, nice. So let's hit it up, push this button up, and it works just like original. So when you hold it down for like a second and let go, the window goes down automatically, just like on the original switch. And when you lightly hold the button, and when you push this button up, just for like, and the window going up, everything works just like original. Let's see the rear windows. Nice. And then look on the other one, look through the inside of the car. Nice, it works. And then the passenger side works. Passenger side works the same way. We're gonna go at this corner, try to use this plastic trim piece remover. See, it's coming up a little bit higher. And then put that head screwdriver in there. And it's coming up. There you go. And lift it up this end. And the panel is out. On this side, we're going to be removing this button right here. Let me turn it around. Got to push this pin. See this pin right here? Zoom in a little bit closer. This pin right here, you got to push it down with your finger and pull up. The connector is off, right? And in order to remove this switch, window switch, so take your flathead screwdriver, be very gentle. I'm going to put it right here. And you see, we push this connectors in and out. Now you kind of pry it out, but also there's this end right here. My neighbor's dog is going crazy every time I record videos, guys. Let's do this. Put the flathead screwdriver on this end, and this window switch is out. Pull it out. This is the original window switch, and this is the aftermarket one. Let's look at them both. Both looks exactly the same, pretty much. Like the molding, the part right here says Toyota, and on this part it also says Toyota. The buttons feel the same when you push on them. Feels exactly the same. So no difference pretty much. Except this one is nicer, has LED lights, little nice silver bezel here, little trim. This one doesn't have that. So let's install this one back in place. Put the window switch into this place, in place, and push it down. Make sure there are these two little hooks, two little horns right here. See, one right here on this side and one on this side. And then this side we only have one. And push it in. Click, over here, click. It's nice and locked in place. And we're gonna just take this connector and plug it back in. All right, I forgot to mention one very important factor. The set comes with these adapters, right? So what I had to do, disconnect this. Before you install it, take this white piece connector and plug it in right in here into this one. You're gonna hear a click. It's now this end right here connects to this part right here, to our window switch. Goes right there. Very easy. Like that. And the smaller one right here connects back to this power button for the door locks. Click it. Good. And now we're gonna install it back. Make sure that little horn right there slides in. There. This side is passenger side is done. Let's push this window down. Window is working. Let's push this button up. Beautiful. Now remember, if you push it down all the way, let's push it down all the way. The window goes down automatically. When you push it up all the way and let go, the window goes up automatically. Again, if you push it slightly, you know, not all the way down, and let go, see, window doesn't go down all the way automatically. So yeah, this button works, everything looks good. The door lock works. Yeah, great. Next step for us, guys, is to go back to the rear windows, to the rear door panels, and let's finish this job. On the rear door panel, do exactly the same thing. On this corner right here, we're gonna insert our flathead screwdriver. You see there's a little bit more space here. Just carefully, don't use a lot of force. Just push it in. Stay like this. Done. Lift this end up and pull. Take this panel out, and this is the same connector like on the passenger side. We're gonna push down here at this corner and disconnect this connector. See? Push it and pull it up. And the hardest part is to get this window switch out. So like I showed you before, we're going to put a flathead screwdriver right here, kind of put it in there and twist it, and this end will come up. See what I did here? I put the flathead screwdriver in there and pulled this piece up, and one end is already out. I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. Put the screwdriver at this end, kind of like, you know, wiggle it, and this part right here, it's gonna be pushed back. Now we can take this whole piece window switch and pull this out. There you go, came out, nothing is broken. This is the original switch, nothing is broken. I'm gonna replace this with this aftermarket one. It also says, what does it say? On the original one it says Toyota here, and so it does on the aftermarket. It says Toyota 193 147 CFA. I don't know what these numbers mean, but the original Toyota, it says 193 335. Except this one is cooler. Let's take the new one. Make sure to align these little horns with these little holes right here. On this side there's two little horns. On this side is only one little horn. Push it in. Clicks nicely. Looks great. I have to attach this adapter. This wider piece connects to the wider one, and then it goes to the window switch. So now once we did that, I'm gonna put this panel back. And same thing we're gonna do on the other door. Totally forgot about this piece. This is how it looks at night. These lights perfectly match the original lights that we have in the vehicle. Everything is nice and blue here. This is the passenger side window. On the back we also have, everything works. Now it's very dark in here. But very good quality lights, I mean switches. So my conclusion is this: these are wonderful switches. You want to upgrade your Rav4, have a little LEDs in your buttons, in your switches. This is a perfect OEM switches. Works very good. And I'm very thankful to cartrimhome.com for sending me this wonderful product. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, just email me or send the links, send me the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for future wonderful videos. Thank you again for watching Nazareto's channel.